Yet another high-profile case of a Turkish Tufts University student detained by ICE agents last month on the streets of Somerville, Massachusetts. A federal judge in Vermont is still considering whether he has jurisdiction, but today he raised the idea of having Rumeysa Ozturk brought in front of his court. ABC 22's Jordan Barber joins us now live from the newsroom with more details here.
Yes, Lauren, hundreds gathered at Vermont's federal courthouse this morning in support of Ozturk, singing and chanting as police gathered to keep control of the crowd. Elmwood Avenue was entirely blocked off at the start of the hearing around 9:30, and people fought to get a seat in the already full courtroom.
Every single day that Rumeysa remains in detention is a violation of her constitutional rights.
30-year-old Rumeysa Ozturk, graduate student at Tufts, was detained by federal agents on March 25th after her visa, unbeknownst to her, was revoked on March 21st, according to her lawyers. She had previously co-authored an op-ed in the campus newspaper supporting Palestinians during the conflict in Gaza. Monday morning, 3 lawyers came to Ozturk's defense, asking that she either be released from the unlawful detention or be moved back to Vermont for court proceedings. She is currently being held in Louisiana.
She is stuck in detention for an op-ed. The government hasn't presented any evidence to support this, but for some memos that talk about the op-ed. And so the fact that she's sitting in detention now for over 2 weeks is heartbreaking.
District Judge William Sessions heard from U.S. State's Attorney Michael Drescher, arguing that the case should be dismissed as a district court should not have jurisdiction and that it should be handed over to immigration court. Ozturk's lawyers argued a constitutional violation, saying that the government had a lack of evidence and citing an internal memorandum reported by the Washington Post from within the State Department saying that there was no proof that Ozturk engaged in anti-Semitic behavior or supported terrorist groups. They also noted Drescher's inability to name a custodian for Ozturk in the case.
What happened to Rumeysa is not ordinary immigration enforcement. This is part of a policy of punishing people because of their protected speech.
Judge Sessions ultimately did not come to a conclusion by Monday afternoon, but raised the question if he were to take jurisdiction if attorneys and Ozturk would be able to appear in Vermont for a May hearing. Attorneys said they would need to consult further to provide a timeline. District Judge William Sessions concluded oral testimonies, noting that the case was, quote, very well argued. Ozturk's lawyers say the theft would be waiting to hear from Judge Sessions to determine their next move. Reporting live from the newsroom, Jordan Barber, ABC 22 News.